Welcome. Today, we are talking about washing and drying clothes. Look around the room. Do you see that some of your friends have dirty or stained clothes? Do other friends have wrinkled clothes? What is the importance of washing clothes? Clothes you have worn could be dirty because of sweat, dust, blood, mud, pudding, or stains from activities. So they should be washed and dried before folding and hanging them properly in the wardrobe. Washing clothes makes clothes cleaner, smell better, and last longer. In general, there are two methods for washing clothes, which are hand washing and machine washing. Each method has different advantages, disadvantages, materials, equipment, and procedures. Advantages and disadvantages of hand washing and machine washing clothes are as follows. For hand washing, the advantages are you save water and electricity, you save money from buying a washing machine, you make clothes clean, and clothes last longer. So, what are the disadvantages of hand washing? Well, first off, it requires effort. It also takes time for washing. And believe it or not, sometimes alligators can be in the water and bite your hands, and it generally takes longer to dry the clothes because you have no hands to hang the clothes. Now, let's talk about the disadvantages of machine washing. Well, it requires a lot of water and electricity. You also spend more money buying a washing machine unless you go to a public coin laundry late at night and steal one of the machines to take home on the back of your bicycle. And honestly, it may not wash some parts of clothes, such as collars and armpits. The washing method you choose really depends on how convenient it is, how much time you have, and how much money you can afford to spend. So, what are the materials and equipment needed for hand washing clothes? Well, let's take a look at the basics you'll need to get started. If you're hand washing, you need a bowl. Bowls are used to hold water and detergent while clothes are being washed. They are also used for carrying washed clothes to the clothes drying line. Oh, and bowls should be washed and dried before putting any food into the bowl for your breakfast or lunch. You also need detergents. Detergents are used for washing out dirt and stains from clothes. The detergent should be mixed with water in the suggested ratio on the box or the container. Mix to dissolve the detergent in the water and then put the clothes in for washing. The detergent should be kept in a sealed container to protect it from moisture. You'll need a brush. Brushes are used for cleaning stains that, just can't be cleaned by regular washing. These stains are usually found in areas like the collar, armpit, and cuff. These brushes are made of plastic, and there are actually two types. A soft plastic brush is used for cleaning clothes made of thin fabric, while a hard plastic brush is used for clothes that are made of thick fabric. Both types of brushes should be washed after use and dried before you store them. Oh, and you can also use both brushes for brushing your teeth if your toothbrush gets lost. What about baskets? Baskets are used to store dirty clothes and to take them to the washing location. They're also used for carrying washed clothes to the clothes drying line, just like the bowl. Baskets should be washed and dried before storing them indoors. And, you can also use one of these baskets to pack a picnic lunch for your grandmother. The process of washing clothes by hand. Okay, so step 1 is to wash white clothes and colored clothes in separate bowls. This really helps prevent colors from mixing and keeps your whites looking fresh. Step 2, you're going to pour detergent into the clean water and then dissolve it by using your hands. Make sure it's all mixed in nicely before you add any clothes. Step 3 is to wash the clothes in the soapy water. If the clothes are very dirty, go ahead and leave them in the soapy water for about 10 to 15 minutes before you start washing. This is called soaking. And don't forget to use an appropriate type of brush for cleaning out the stains. Step 4 is to rinse the clothes in clean water, not just once, but twice. Yeah, that's right. Give them a really good rinse. And step 5, wring the clothes out to remove most of the water, and then put the damp clothes in a basket or a bowl so you can take them to the clothes drying line. Please don't leave the wet clothes in the bowl. Your little brother or sister might think they're cereal and eat it all up. Then you'll have to wait for your little brother or sister to use the toilet before fishing your uniform out of the toilet bowl and wearing it to school. Remember when that happened to you, student 13? Hey, who wants a tip? Here's a tip for you. Just to help save water and be friendly to the environment. Try to avoid throwing wastewater from washing clothes into rivers, ditches, and canals. Because, the phosphate in detergents could cause pollution. And you can use water from the last rinse to water your plants, clean the house, or even fill your water bottle so that you have something to drink for the rest of the day at school. Washing clothes using a machine is another way to wash clothes. The following equipment and materials are needed. You'll need a washing machine. There are 2 types of washing machines, automatic and semi-automatic. Each of them has a different shape, function, and feature. Automatic washing machines are, single washing cylinders with buttons, knobs, or sometimes even a touch screen to set the program for washing. They're actually available in both front and top loading styles. You can start the washing process and then, the washing is done all the way through, spinning all in one go from the beginning. This type of washing machine does require a good water supply throughout the entire washing process. Oh, and it's definitely recommended to be aware of the weight of clothes you're washing based on the size limit of the washing machine. You might ask me, Teacher Daryl, what is a semi-automatic washing machine? Well, I'm glad you asked. A semi-automatic washing machine actually features 2 washing cylinders with buttons, knobs, or maybe a touch screen to set the program for washing. This type of washing machine is loaded from the top. But here's the thing, it can't do both washing and spinning in the same program. This type of washing machine requires less water, which is pretty handy. However, you do have to control the water system while the machine is working. And don't forget, you have to move the clothes from the washing cylinder to the spinning cylinder after finishing the washing process in order to get your clothes damp and ready to dry. What about detergents? Detergents, which can be used for washing machines, are available in powder, flake, or liquid forms. Apart from detergents, some families also use fabric softener to soften clothes and bleach to help with cleaning white clothes. When washing clothes with a washing machine, don't forget to check if any of your clothes have washing instructions by looking for the labels that come with the clothes. It's a great way to help your clothes last as long as possible. So, here is the process of washing clothes in a machine. Step 1. Check if the washing machine water system and power are, all ready for washing clothes. Step 2. Take things such as pens, money, coins, identification cards, notes, or those little hard pieces of dried dog poop that you find in the yard out of the pockets, and then put the clothes into the washing machine. Wash clothes separately. Wash white clothes first, followed by colored clothes, and if you plan to wash a pet or a brother and sister, do that last. Okay, remember to close the door tightly. Now, step 3. Put detergent, softener, and whitener, or bleach, into their correct places, depending on each washing machine. Then, program the washing machine based on the weight and type of clothes. Go ahead and start the machine. Do not open the door or cover of the washing machine because it might cause water to spill and could even damage the machine. Also, the clothing may not be washed properly and could still be dirty. Finally, take the clothes out of the washing machine in order to dry them on the washing line. Turn off the machine and unplug it. What about drying? Now look around the room. Did you know that every day I come to school and I see 2 or 3 students wearing wet socks, wet skirts, wet shirts, wet uniforms? Do you see some wet friends today? Drying clothes is very important. All washed clothes should be immediately dried out in order to prevent the occurrence of bad smells. That's right, I'm talking about you, student number 6. The required equipment includes clothes hangers, clothes pegs, and washing lines. First, shake out the damp clothing and flick them 2 or 3 times in order to remove excess water on clothing and prevent crumples. Next, turn clothes inside out to protect the clothes from dust and stop the color from fading away from the warm, beautiful sun. And finally, use clothes pegs to keep the clothes on clothes hangers or washing lines to hang clothes for drying. And that's all there is to washing your clothes. Remember, a clean student is a keen student. That's all for today. And remember, zip it up or zip it out.